MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. Let's take a look at the Cubs defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied,
leading off tonight for the Yankees, shortstop, number 67.
Jose Reyes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it. Half. 1 out.
In the second spot tonight,
digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. And he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he lays off for ball one.
this is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over. And he is tagged out here. Boy, up. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat. He can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lowry ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One strike now from Cole. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch is popped up. Grandal has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there? Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And the pitch. 2-2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Hit in the air to shallow center. VR coming in. One away.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Batting sixth. Catcher.
Ready now, Buster Posey. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Elvis Andrus.
Leading off for the Yankees.
7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Andrus.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Bouncer down the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in, number 11. First
Leading
trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Designated hitter, number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Fouled back.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. In now is Andrelton
Batting
Simmons.
8, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Now a bunt attempt here. Freeman loves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yasiel Puig.
Cole has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. VR is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Leading off
He's
for the
0
Yankees,
for 1 thus far.
second baseman, Jed Lowry.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Happ arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cespedes.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. VR calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Lays off 1-0. And he'll step off and try again. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Cubs are digging in for his second at-bat, Elvis Andrus. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominant.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now batting, center fielder, Jonathan VR.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he's back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and they've got him picked off.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Down the third baseline. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Jose Reyes is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third.
Now batting, second baseman, Jed Lowry. Your attention,
on his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Jed Lowry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So the third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Mike
infield in the
Moustakas.
overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Backhanded. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Buster Posey started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he'll step off and try again. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch for the shortstop, Reyes. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping in now, number 11. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Hey now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Swing and a liner. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Ian Happ.
So striding in, Ian Happ, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Grandal is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, he set his sights on staying right up the middle. Watched him in batting practice and carried over into the game. Nice piece of hitting.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, being especially careful here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled straight back. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count. And really, he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now foul tip held onto by Posey, and this will go down as a strikeout. Nicely done behind the plate.
Yoenis Cespedes
is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it. Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He comes in 0 for 2
right
thus far.
Fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
0-1, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. So stepping in, George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here, throw goes over to third, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a pass ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Ready for another chance,
for
Elvis Andrus.
Third baseman,
He'll step in trying to do something about
Andrus.
this 2-2 tie. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Hamilton. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Andrews is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Well hit to right, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That is what.
Standing in now, number 11, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 strike now from Cole. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Popped high in the air. Freeman is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Jed Lowry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. First baseman.
Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K. Now at the plate, Ian Happ, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Left fielder, Ian.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Moving under it, VR, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig.
Puig.
He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
This guy's really making a nice adjustment, Matt. Look, that's the same pitch he threw 0-1, and he chased it. And right there, 0-2, he laid off it.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. In the air now, out to right field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Yoenis Cespedes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Puig on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus. base now. Andrew Chafin has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Andrew Chafin.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now here it comes. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go. So striding in, George Springer. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of any. Number 9. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Lowry is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Second baseman number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 8.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to play hero right there. Trying to play hero. One big swing, and he wanted to end it.
Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Leading off for the
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. In now, Jose.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-1. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. So they breathe. Settling in now, Buster Posey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And here in the extra frames, he's just now coming up on pitch number 100.
You talk about a tremendous outing. You don't see that very often. Most guys are at the 100 pitch mark, about the 7th inning. Here we are in extra innings, and he's just now getting to 100. I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 11.
So striding forward now, number 11. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. Freeman charging this one. The tag, and he is out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And oh, it ties up Reyes.
Well, he had a nice streak right there. 10 hitters he'd retired in a row. That base hit breaks that streak. Let's see how he does out the stretch. And let's see if the offense puts any pressure on him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Jed Lowry.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pitch on the way. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off. Number 51 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 51.
Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And Now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Ready for another chance. Yasiel Puig.
Right
Joe Kelly takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12.
For New York, number 58, Joe Kelly.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a step off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll step off. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's George Springer. Skied into straightaway right. Hamilton back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Keon Broxton will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Keon
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Broxton is right there to take it in, and on one pitch, that's all for
Now
Cespedes.
batting, catcher Yasmani
Here's the
Grandal.
catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
First
third
delivery
baseman,
to him on the way.
Elvis
Andrus is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. Ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now he'll step off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in once again, Buster Posey. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Late that time for a strike.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Nothing. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Jonathan Villar.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jonathan Villar is retired to kick off the inning. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. Trying to avoid the dreaded foul back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ready with another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Matt, this has been fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike and foul it off. Throw a strike and foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
It's a nice single. At least he can go home now. Being 1 for 6 is a lot better than 0 for 6.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. And this game in now, Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for the
and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. At the plate, Ian Happ, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number
ready
66.
Once again, Yasiel Puig. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and two now as this catches the outer half. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal is there to make the catch, and that means we've got standing in Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Freeman.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Weak roller right side. Broxton is there, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Giancarlo
at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Half is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Designated hitter,
into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And a base hit. So the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The relay, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball.
Masahiro Tanaka is going to finally make it.
Number 6, Masahiro Tanaka.
Here's George Springer. And this will be fouled away.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 0-1. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And they are now 1 win away from winning the series as they take this one walk-off style.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chicago take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.